Hi everyone, I'm Madison from Sleepopolis, and today I'm reviewing the Country Living McKinney mattress. This mattress was actually inspired by the Texas Hill Country, according to Country Living, so I'm hoping to love it just about as much as Texans love Texas, but we'll see how it does in my review. So I'm going to take this bed through a few tests for quality, feel, and more. Stick around to the end of my review to see which sleepers I would recommend it to, and you can find a more detailed written review of the bed, some discount codes, and a link to Country Living's website by clicking the links in the description below. So with that, let's get started. So one of my big questions when I'm buying a mattress is, how long is this bed gonna last me? Is it high quality? And to figure that out, normally I go through a mattress layer by layer to assess the materials it's made with. So I'm gonna take you all through this mattress with me here today. So this is a 12-inch mattress made of a mix of polyfoam and memory foam. On top is a cooling cover. It feels honestly pretty cool to the touch and kind of satiny under the hand. And below that is gonna be a layer of copper-infused memory foam. This foam is gonna sleep cooler than traditional foam because of that nice copper infusion. Below that is a layer of gel-infused memory foam that is also gonna sleep a little cooler than traditional memory foam. And rounding things out is a firm HD polyfoam base layer, which is gonna provide the support and structure to this bed overall. So looking at all those materials together, I would say gel-infused foams are usually pretty nice, well-made types of foams, but foam mattresses tend to break down a little quicker than mattresses that involve coil support. So I would estimate this mattress would probably last you somewhere between 5 and 10 years. I'd ballpark it at about 7. So next up, let's talk about what people care the most about, how a mattress is going to feel. I'm gonna start out by talking about firmness, because I think that's a really nice indicator of how a mattress will feel to you overall. Keep in mind that feel is subjective, so something that feels super soft to me might feel more medium firm to someone else. So personally, I gave this mattress a 7 out of 10 on the mattress firmness scale. For reference, 6.5 is the industry standard for medium firmness. So this is a firmer mattress, and it does have some of that classic memory foam feel. You'll get a little bit of body contouring, but because it is so firm, not much sinkage. I would say this feel is specifically really nice for back sleepers. Once you've lay here for a few seconds, you can really feel those foams contouring to your lower back, really filling that area in. It feels super comfortable. If you're a side sleeper, you might find this feel a bit too firm for your needs, but if you're a side sleeper who alternates between positions at night, you might feel comfortable on this bed. And then finally, if you're a stomach sleeper, I would say this mattress might be a little bit too soft for you, but again, if you're alternating between your stomach and another position, or if you're a stomach sleeper who is particularly light, maybe you weigh less than about 125 pounds, you could be okay on this mattress as well. And then feel is really closely tied to bounce. How bouncy and responsive a bed feels is really gonna determine if you feel more hugged by and inside your bed, or more lifted up, out, and on top of your mattress. So to test out bounce, I drop a steel ball down on this bed and see how high it bounces. As you can see from my results, this is not a very bouncy bed, which is very typical of memory foam. That said, I did not have a very hard time moving around and changing positions on this bed. So if you're a combination sleeper who still likes a bit of a hug-like feel, you might like this mattress. Oftentimes people will buy a mattress to share, so I get a ton of questions about how a mattress will perform for couples. I'll say right off the bat, some important things for couples to consider are motion transfer, edge support, and cooling capabilities. So in this section, I'm gonna talk a little bit about how the McKinney does in all of those categories, so you know if you might like to share it. So I'll kick things off in this section by talking about motion transfer. If you sleep with a partner, this is a measure of whether or not you're gonna be able to feel them moving around on the other side of the bed, or maybe getting in and out of the bed. So to measure motion transfer, I use a seismometer and a steel ball and measure how much motion is absorbed from one side of the mattress to the other. And then I also have our camera woman, Rachel, hop in bed next to me and move all around, and I see if she annoys me with the tossing and turning. So based on those two tests, I'm super impressed with this mattress's ability to isolate motion. You're not gonna feel overly disturbed by a partner on this bed. which is pretty typical for memory foam mattresses like this. So I was pleased to see that this really performed in line with my expectations. And I also want to take a second to say here that a mattress that isolates motion well is really great, but sometimes you can feel a little stuck in it, which makes things like sex a bit difficult. But because this mattress is a little bit firmer, you won't feel so trapped in its layers, so it's a really nice pick for couples on both the motion transfer and sex fronts. So next up, I want to take a second to talk about edge support. Edge support is a measure of whether or not you can sit or sleep all the way on the edge of your bed and still feel as supported as you do in the middle. So I tested out the edges of this bed. I would say this mattress has pretty good edge support for a foam mattress, but will dip a little bit, as you can see while I sit on it right here. And then moving on to our last factor here, I want to talk a little bit about cooling. Cooling is often really important to couples because two bodies heat up a mattress a lot faster than one. I will say the copper and gel infusions plus the cooling cover on this mattress do mean that it sleeps cooler than a traditional memory foam mattress, but like any memory foam or all foam mattress, it will sleep a little bit hotter than maybe a latex bed or a hybrid or inner spring mattress. So if you're a particularly hot sleeper, this might not be the choice for you. And so to just round up everything we have learned so far, I will say that this mattress I think is a pretty nice pick for couples, decent edge support, decent cooling, and great mix of motion isolation and responsiveness, all factors that couples should really appreciate. So next up in this performance section, I want to talk a little bit about pain relief. To combat pain, a mattress needs to offer the right balance of support and pressure relief for whatever sort of pain you're experiencing. So to help measure whether or not this mattress might help you relieve some pain, I use a pressure map. Lay it out on the mattress, hop on top, and that's going to measure how much pressure a mattress is exerting on my body in various positions. And those results are going to tell me where this mattress might help you relieve some pain and where it might exacerbate some issues. And those results are going to range from blue in lower pressure areas to red in higher pressure areas. So based on my results, I'll say first of all that blue around my back tells me this is a really excellent mattress if you struggle with back pain. It's nice and firm, so it offers plenty of support, but those top foams are going to do a lot to really fill in your lower back region. It feels really comfortable on your back, and I think if you have back pain, it's a great choice for you. And I'll say around my shoulder, there's a lot of blue as well, so if you struggle with shoulder pain, you might like this mattress, but I do think shoulder pain is often pretty closely tied to hip pain, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of pressure buildup around my hip when I'm on my side. So if you do struggle with hip pain, I might suggest a softer mattress for you. Country Living does make a few softer beds, so I would check out maybe the Hudson or the Napa mattress if you do struggle with hip or shoulder pain. So before we wrap this video up, I want to give you a few of my personal recommendations about who should and who should not buy the McKinney mattress. First up, some folks I think this bed could be a great fit for. If you are after a firm feeling memory foam mattress, I think this is a really great contender. It has that classic memory foam feel, but still maintains the nice amount of firmness so you don't feel like you're really getting sucked into bed. Next up, if you are a back sleeper, especially a back sleeper who maybe struggles with some back pain, I think this mattress is going to feel really comfortable to you. It offers just the right balance of support and pressure relief for these sleepers. And then finally, if you are a member of a couple, I think this bed is a great contender for you. It has great motion isolation, sleeps pretty cool, has pretty good edge support. All in all, a solid choice for anyone who shares a bed. Moving on to some folks I don't think should necessarily choose this mattress. First up, if you are a strict side sleeper, you might find this bed a little bit too firm for your needs, so I would opt for something softer. Next up, if you're someone who sleeps really hot, this is an all foam bed, so you might want to opt for something that includes maybe latex or pocketed coils to increase some airflow throughout your bed. And then finally, if you're someone who weighs more than maybe about 250, 275 pounds, I don't necessarily think this all foam bed is going to be as supportive as you need it to be, so I might opt for a hybrid or inner spring mattress instead. So if you are interested in purchasing the McKinney, I want to give you some info on Country Living's company policies. First up, this mattress comes with a lifetime warranty and an 18-month sleep trial. Those are much longer than industry standard, so a really great perk of this bed. And it will ship for free, and it arrives compressed in a box. So that's it for my review of the Country Living McKinney mattress. If there's anything I didn't cover, you can always leave me a comment below, and you can check out the full written review by clicking the links in the description. Remember to follow us on social media so you don't miss any of our new reviews or giveaway announcements. And as always, remember that you can head to sleepopolis.com for any of your sleep needs.